TGIF. It's Friday, October 11th. I'm Alex Mahadavan, here to report the daily headlines. An effort by Manatee and Sarasota counties to merge their transit system has been put on hold. An October 15th joint commission meeting on the possibility of merging transit systems has been canceled because of the inability of Sarasota and Manatee counties to come up with a plan that both sides support. U.S. bankruptcy judge K. Rodney May heard more of the same from Colony Beach and Tennis Resort parties at a hearing yesterday afternoon. That included pleas from Colony Beach and Tennis Resort Association to approve a submitted settlement next month, objections from Colony Lender LLC, and pleas from Colony Lender for May to allow the sale of all the resort's assets. May and the parties agreed to meet again October 24th, November 7th, and November 8th to review the submitted settlement and the arguments and objections that come along with it. Incidents at the north end of Longboat Key involving boaters and fishermen have netted the attention of both residents and police. Land's End residents feel aggressive behavior from boaters and fishermen is becoming increasingly common both in their neighborhood and the public Beer Can Island beach located nearby. Booker Middle School students channeled beatnik poets in the Dragonfly Cafe. Students donned berets and riffed their own rhymes during the event yesterday. Teacher Joanna Fox started the Dragonfly Cafe in 2003 as part of her creative writing class. Guests gathered at Fett Catering and Ballroom yesterday for a silent auction event benefiting All Children's Hospital. Green screen photos and hors d'oeuvres were offered for guests to enjoy, and Solar Coaster performed during the event. What's more fitting than celebrating Verdi's birthday in Sarasota? Giuseppe Verdi's 200th birthday would have been Thursday, October 10th, and Sarasota Opera hosted a free celebration with special exhibits, performances, cake, and even a sing-along.
The Good News segment is brought to you by GulfCoastGood.org, an initiative of Gulf Coast Community Foundation.
This week in the Good News, we meet Karen DeRitter of Brides Against Breast Cancer. DeRitter hooked up with the organization using the Gulf Coast Community Foundation's You'd Be Perfect for This website. Just a few months after moving to Sarasota, DeRitter says her volunteer opportunity had not only helped her because it immersed her in the new city, but it was also a rewarding experience. And now here's Jen Blanco with a Friday football preview.
Hi, I'm Jen Blanco, and welcome to this week's edition of Gridiron Glory. Area teams return to non-district action with a pair of East County homecoming games highlighting tonight's slate. Braden River will host Bayshore, while ODA will host the Community School of Naples. The Pirates enter tonight's game filled with momentum after coming from behind to beat Sarasota 30-27 in district action last week. At 3-2, Braden River has already tripled its win total from a season ago and still remains in playoff contention. The Pirates enter tonight's game filled with momentum after coming from behind to beat Sarasota 30-27 in district action last week. At 3-2, Braden River has already tripled its win total from a season ago and still remains in playoff contention. The Pirates will need another strong performance from Observer standout player Dusty Peebles, who threw for 3 touchdowns last week. And I'll be at ODA, where the host Thunder will look to regroup from last week's lopsided loss to Bishop Furrow in its district opener. The Thunder was heavily overmatched last week and will face another tough test tonight. Community School of Naples hasn't lost a game this season and is averaging 39 points a game. ODA will need to win the turnover battle and allow quarterback David Grain time in the pocket to have a chance of hanging with the Seahawks. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Jen_Observer and on Facebook at Jen Blanco Observer for live updates from all of tonight's action.
For more information about these stories and more, go online to yourobserver.com daily, like us on Facebook, and follow The Observer on Twitter. And pick up a copy of the Longboat and East County Observer Wednesday and the Sarasota Observer and Pelican Press Thursday. For more videos and fresh local content, go to the Observer YouTube page and press subscribe. You, your neighbors, your neighborhood.